This was a lot of fun the past 2 days, so let's see if we can't do it again. Starting off with scale, Quintle, let's go. So, definitely don't have enough information to make any guesses. I'm probably just going to run out the pouty. And again, the most important thing is figuring out this Wordle first and foremost. And I'm just going to play it ultra safe. Let's go for the bring as well and see if we can anagram it. And even though that barely gives us anything in any of the puzzles, it does help because it tells us what we can't use. And at this point, I'm going to start trying to solve this Wordle and figure out what these answers might be. So I'm just thinking, if I solve the Wordle in 6 clues, that will mean that I've got 5 hints on each of these Quordle puzzles, and I could potentially do the Quordle in 9. So it won't be the worst case scenario if that's what it comes down to, but I'm hoping that's not what it is, because we look at this word, this can be a whole bunch of different things. This one's probably going to be a little bit easier, but let's focus on the Quordle for now. So we've got X could be, well, it can't end in an L. Okay, one thing that I am definitely thinking right now for this Wordle is coach, though the A can't go in that 3rd position. So it's not going to be coach, so we don't have to worry about this. I was thinking I like it because it tests the C in 2 different positions, though the A just can't be here. So this probably ain't it. It could be mocha. That is kind of an interesting word, though I do like it. I do like a little bit about what this sets up. I want to test the H. And honestly, I really like this word. Let's go for it. Let's go for mocha, and it's not quite going to be it, so we've got to use it on our Quordles as well. It does give us some H's on the Quordle, so that's not going to be the worst thing in the world. And we've also almost solved this, too. So this can either be X, Amka? Don't think that's it, though. I think it might be comma. Could it be anything else? Like, if we replace one of these M's with something else, comva, comza. No, I think it's comma. I'm going to guess it. Hopefully this gets us our Wordle. Nice, now we can move on to the Quordle. So we don't have to guess comma because that was a correct guess for the Wordle, but we do still have to figure out what these words could be. Something that's jumping out to me right here is the word bleed, and that could definitely be really good. I do want to look over at this first word though, and I am seeing that we do, it's probably not going to be Oli. I don't think that's a word. So I'm thinking that it's probably holly, but let's see, does anything else jump up to us, like hoddly or hoffly or howly? Howly, as in like pertaining to howls? Yeah, looks like it's probably going to be holly. Let's see if that fits. Nice. Okay, so that's one word out of the way. We know that the L doesn't go here, though I think we were kind of locked onto it being after the B. It could be bleak as well, right? Oh, it can't be. Because bleak has an A in it. Okay, so bleed is definitely a front runner, but let's take a look at some of these other letters before we just jump right into that. By other letters, I mean other puzzles. I do think that this word is probably going to be something like this, though I'm not sure what this would be necessarily. It could also be Ecaf? Nothing's jumping out to me in that capacity either. I do think it's ETH then. And how can this word start? Oh, death. Oh, death. Okay, that's probably going to be a pretty good guess, and will also let us know if bleed is correct. Let's go ahead and try that one out. Nice, and it is looking like it is bleed for our other words, so we've got 2 guesses to figure this one out, and we also figured out that this word ends in a D as well, so now it is just an anagram, and we've got 2 tries to figure it out. This word is going to start with a vowel, so will it be either an A or an I, and then PHID? That looks like it's it. Aphid. That's going to be our Chordal and our Wordle, our Quintle, if you will. These ones are definitely a lot of fun and keep me on my toes a little bit. Despite starting with this same thing every time, that kind of makes it a little bit boring, but those are kind of words that I've come up with that I think are pretty good to be Quirtling and Wordling with, and this adds some additional drama into it for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one too. That's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.